Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for Silver Heart. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. We're in standard tuning for this song, and the introduction is very short and it consists of one chord, and that is G major, which is a 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and then a 3 on the high E. Now in terms of strumming that part, we have which is down, down, up, up, down, down, up. Slowly, that is down, down, up, down, down, up. Which, if you're counting along with it, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and a. So it's twice round that strumming pattern. So it's a very short introduction, because at that point, that's when the vocal part comes in for the first verse. Now the first verse continues with G, so the start of the verse is 2 more times around this G major chord. We then go to D major. D major is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 on the high E, and we play that for 2 times round. We then have a C major chord, which is a 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. We don't play the low E string. And again, that's 2 times round, before ending the verse with the first chord, G major. So we have G to D, C to G. I'm going to demonstrate that round once. I'll shout out the chords as I go. G. D, C, G. Now you would play that through twice for the first verse, but just remember, when you end the first time round with G, you have to then continue with G because that starts it off on the second time round. In fact, sometimes people get a bit confused with that. So what I've done for this song is wrote out a chord chart for it, which has all of the chords with the full structure of the song, as well as another sheet with the chords and lyrics matched up. Let's say you want to sing along or play along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, then head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description, and for the price of a coffee you get access to this song plus close to 500 other songs of the latest releases over the past few years. In fact, you also get your name on the screen like these guys. These are my active patrons, so the moment this video goes live, they'll get access to that content. More about those guys later. But after you've played through that first verse twice, you then get the pre-chorus. That's where things change and we get a new chord. So yeah, it might be worth checking out that stuff on Patreon because, yeah, new things to do, multiple chances to forget everything. So if you're anything like me, I forget everything. I have my notes to one side, just off screen. And we have an E minor chord, which is an open E string, 2, 2 on the A and D strings, and 0 on the remaining strings. So we have to D major and C major, E minor to A major, then C, and then D major. So that pre-chorus has a load of chords, including a new chord of A major, which, if you're not familiar with, is an open A string, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G and B strings, then an open E string. We don't play the low E string for this A major chord. After that part, we get to the chorus, which has yet another new chord in it. So yeah, lots to think about in this one. But we start off with a G major chord that we are familiar with, G, E minor, then there's a B minor chord, and then a C major chord. Now that's the first part of the chorus. Let's break down that B minor chord, which is a bar chord, and we have 2 on the A string, 4, 4 on the D and G, 3 on the B, and the barred finger picks up fret number 2 on the E string. So up to now we have G to E minor, B minor to C. You will then play that a second time round for the chorus before ending it with C minor, should I say. So it's the same as the B minor, just up a fret. And then 2 lots of G. So what I'll do is play through the full chorus without me talking over the top of it, so you can see how all of this fits together. At that point, there is some good news. We have some repetition. So the second verse is G to D, C, and then back to the G chord. Then looking over to my note, after you've played that just once, we go to the pre-chorus, same as the previous pre-chorus that we had, so we'll skip over that part. In fact, we have another chorus. Now, this chorus is slightly shorter. During the first chorus, where you had the C minor chord, followed by 2 lots of G, we just play the C minor chord, and then it goes to the next part of the song, which is the bridge. And it's actually the same as the chorus, the bridge section, but it's only the G, E minor, B minor, and the C. Do that twice, just like the chorus does, but then stop before you go back to a chorus. And at the end of that part, you play a G major chord, and you've got yourself to the end of the song. And there we go, really, really pretty piece from someone who I think is going to absolutely explode online, because very, very pretty song. I've listened to a couple of other songs and they sound fantastic. So if you're interested in getting that extra material, so the chord chart as well as the lyrics and chords mashed up, links are in the description for that. You can get it for the price of a coffee. In fact, the people on the screen will have access to it already, because the moment this video goes live, they'll have access to those sheets so they can jam to this absolutely fantastic artist. So thank you very much for watching, and thanks to my subscribers who also support me every month, and I'll catch you in the next one.